And here we are. We are live in the farm fields. Yes, indeed, it's the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. The Fortress of Solitude Studios is back again, and we are back with a very special. Let's move this over just a bit. Boop, boop, boop. How about right there? That looks pretty good, Bart. How about right there? We have this 2021 Topps Big League Baseball hobby box. This is a hobby box, and this entire box, all 18 packs and 10 cards per pack. All of this entire box going to my friend in cards. That would be Thomas. Thomas is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch a cooking show on Channel 11, WTTW, and it was the Cajun cook or the Cajun chef, and he was fantastic. I would watch that, and he would say things like onion, and what I'm gonna done did is, so he, I believe, was from Baton Rouge, Louisiana as well. But Thomas wanted to give some shout outs to his friends, the old goat Leslie and the big dog Leonard. So shout out to them right there. And we're going to be looking for Joey Votto, Aaron Judge, Elvis Andrus, and Rougned Odor, and then any red foils that we might run into, which is a super rare card. So hopefully we will catch one of those in this hobby box right here and right now. And at any time you can check these things out. And as Thomas did, he took advantage of what I call the value breaks. So this is a value box break, basically cards for under retail. So I am selling these personal breaks for under retail price. So you can get them. You can email me over at the Gmail, bartcards24@gmail.com. Let me know that you'd like to get involved in a friends and or value break, and I'll send you over the list with the prices. But let's get into this hobby box right now for Thomas. See what we have in here. As I mentioned, we've got 18 packs, so we got all kinds of fun going on. There's one half, there is the other, and you know around here there's nothing up my sleeve, and now nothing in the box. Let's stack them all up. What do you think, Bart? Yep, let's do that. Stack them up right there. Mr. G is here live. Do it live. We will do it live. Mr. G, big fan of Nolan Ryan, just as I am as well. So we got these 18 packs, 10 cards per pack. So Thomas, good luck, and may the cards be forever in your favor. Let's hit some good ones right now for Thomas. Let's start with Jose Abreu right there with those White Sox. Giancarlo Stanton, followed by the AL RBI leaders. You know what? When I was a kid, I used to love all of the leader cards. In fact, I have a couple right here. And these mass stacks of cards that luckily are off camera. There's a from the 82 Topps. This is the 81 strikeout leaders right there. Fernando Valenzuela right there on the top. But I've always loved these leader cards. RBI leaders, home run leaders, batting leaders, all of that. So there we go. Paul DeYoung, he's back in the lineup now for those Cardinals. In fact, what was I just watching? Somebody just robbed him of a home run game I was watching. Tyler Stevenson, he's a fine young catcher for those Reds. Matt Olson right there. We know he's over with those Braves now, those Bravos. JT Real Muto. John Means, but he's pretty nice. And there is our first Art of the Game card. And if you're going to get an Art of the Game card, it may as well be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So let's get that in the old sleeve-arino and up on the board. Yes. And an orange parallel of Eloy Jimenez. Got a little bit of the styrofoam action going on there from the box. Get old Vladdy in here. Get him up on the board. Yes, there's Vladdy. Hopefully we're going to have several cards on there. And Thomas is here live. Thank you so much for joining me, Thomas. I appreciate you getting in on the value break. I do very much enjoy opening up the cards, the packs. Shogo Akiyama right there, followed by Marcus Semien. And here's another leaders card. It's going to be the NL stolen base leaders. Now, these numbers are going to be way down because this would have represented the 2020 season, as you can see there. 15 stolen bases, got the championship crown for stolen bases for Trevor Story. So that's in that 60-game season from 2020. Followed by war leaders. I've been studying the war a lot because I'm coming up with my own boop, 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 my own computation, my own calculation, my own statistical formula to determine the greatest baseball players of all time. And I'm going to be sharing that here on the YouTube and then also on my podcast, the Baseball Card Podcast. If you listen to podcasts, check that out. Garrett, crochet me a sweater. It's cold in here. Luke Voigt right there. And then we've got this award winner, Trevor Bauer, followed by JV Justin Verlander, and he's pitching as good as he ever has. I like to see that. The KG veteran, JV, back from the Tommy John surgery and pitching great. And then we got El Mago, Javier Baez in the defensive Wizards card. Could put that on the board. Yes, El Mago. And now with my Cubbies, and I like him a lot, Marcus Stroman right there in the orange parallel. So here we go into the next pack. Where we stop, nobody knows. But I'm hoping we get the red foil for Thomas and the other sweethearts like Joey Votto and Aaron Judge and Rougned Odor and Elvis Andrus for Thomas. Isaac Paredes there, and there he is. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. You know how I feel about this guy. And guess what? He's just about back. Got a minor league rehab assignment coming up, so we're going to probably see some highlights of him at the plate. Then he's going to be joining that new Padre, the new Friar, Juan Soto and Josh Bell. That lineup's going to be stacked with Manny Machado. Oh, I can't wait. And you know, around here he always gets a sleeve, so we'll put him in a sleeve. Devin Williams, did he become the new closer over there since they traded Josh Hader? I'm assuming he did. He is really good. Josh Hader, though, is great. I was very surprised at that trade. There's the strikeout leaders, and there is Wilson Contreras. I'm still, I'm a little bit shocked that he wasn't traded, but apparently they weren't getting the value they were looking for. And guess what? As a Cubs fan, I love Wilson Contreras, so I'm glad he's sticking around. We'll see what happens at the end of the season because, he'll be a free agent. So there is Pete Alonso, the polar bear, followed by Victor Robles, the only current starter remaining on the Nationals from their World Series win from just 3 years ago. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Reese Hoskins right there. He's on my fantasy team. And there's a souvenir insert, and that's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We could put him up on the board as well. And DJ LeMahieu in the orange parallel right there. Okay, grab a sleeve for Fernando, because that's the rule around here. We like the young, exciting players. I'm nervous about Fernando because, how many times has he been injured already? A lot. So hopefully that'll just be a thing of the past. Alberto Mondesi right there, followed by Gary Sheffield. That's not Gary Sheffield. That is Justice Sheffield right there. Ronald, I just cracking yourself up, aren't you, Bart? Ronald Acuna Matata Jr., followed by Odanis Medina. He's a rookie. Marcel Ozuna. And remember, this is a 2021, which is the latest release of the big league, but it's like a year in the making. Year delayed, and I noticed that Topps has delayed some upcoming releases as well. As a matter of fact, the Heritage High Number was supposed to release in, I think, a couple of weeks, and now they've moved it to November. So I believe Chrome has been moved to November as well. So not exactly sure what's going on there, but, it's never a good thing as far as business is concerned when you are moving your baseball card releases to after the season is over. There's Brandon Woodruff. And Kwon Young Kim, he went back to Korea to play ball. Christian Yelich, and we've got a wanted with Ronald Acuna Jr. right there. He was last seen in Atlanta, and he's wanted for what? Home run robbery. So we'll put that in a sleeve and get that on the board. And there's Garrett Cole in the orange as well. We're all fans of Ronald Acuna Jr. as well. Great young player, exciting. Enjoyed watching the home run derby this year with all the exciting players, including the KG old vet Albert Pujols. Dustin May right there with those flowing red locks. Adam Wainwright still dealing. He tore my Cubs up the other day. He's like, yeah, I think he's 75 years old and he's still just pitching away. Alex Flash Gordon right there. Kevin Biggio, that's Craig's son. Dansby Swanson. Jazz Chisholm Jr., and he was a great pickup for me. I got him in a good draft spot for my fantasy team this year, and he was tearing it up. And then he's on the shelf as well, and he may indeed be out for the season. They may shut him down because I know he's out at least 6 to 8 weeks with that back. So get well soon, DJ. Wiki, Jazzy Chisholm Jr. Andy Young right there. Carlos Correa. Saw him make a great play the other day with the leather. And there's another art of the game, and that is going to be El Mago, Javier Baez. We'll put that up on the board as well. And there's Lucas Giolito. My buddy just texted me a picture a couple days ago. He was at the game. He was actually in Colorado on vacation, and the White Sox were playing the Rockies, and he texted me a picture of his two sons with Lucas Giolito before the game. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the Sox won, I believe, 2-1 that game. Into the next pack, we're going to go former Cub Yu Darvish right there. Michael Conforto. Austin Hayes. He's on my fantasy team also. He does pretty good. Ramon Laureano. And there is the NL wins leaders. And there, we were just talking about you on the Cubbies. There, you. Get it, you. Now, Tariq Skubal. Oh, your jokes are just on point today, Bart. Aaron Nola right there. Ozzy Albies. And look at that. We're hitting some real sweethearts in the art of the game insert. And there is another fine example. Juan Soto, one of my favorites in the game. And the NL hits leaders in the parallel. So that's very nice. Very nice. Yes, Jazz rookie right there in the big league for Thomas. Got these nice art of the game cards. I like those a lot. And there's Shohei Ohtani. Very nice. Walker Bueller. Blake Snell. And there he is. Manny Machado. Not liked. He's not liked in general because of some of the things he did early in his career. But I really think Manny Machado, if he keeps raking the way he is, putting up those counting stats that he does, he may have a shot at the Hall of Fame. So keep an eye on that. Liam Hendricks right there, formerly of those A's, now with the White Sox. Yordan Alvarez, talk about having a year. This guy has been raking all season long. Shane Bieber, the Biebs. Shane McClanahan right there. I was actually looking for some video today. Apparently the pitching coach for the Rays injured himself on the way to the mound to visit Shane McClanahan. I wasn't able to see any video. I hope he's not hurt too bad, but apparently he had to leave the field. So there we go with that. And look at this, defensive Wizards, and now back in the lineup, Yadier Molina. Put him up on the board also right there. And Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts. He's got a shot at the Hall of Fame as well. Having a fine career is Mookie Betts right there in the orange parallel. So we'll keep it rolling here for Thomas. Thomas, I hope you're doing well on this Sunday. It's raining here today in the farm fields of Valparaiso. In fact, me and Sparkle Barbie, we started out on a walk this morning, and we had to turn around. Not even, maybe we were close to half mile into the walk. Christian Pache right there now with the A's, and we had to turn around because it started to sprinkle. We turned around just in time because as soon as we reached our front porch, it started raining pretty hard. Nate Pearson right there, nice rookie. Will Myers is back also, so they're going to be stacked over there, those Padres. Freddie Freeman, I just watched a clip on the TikTok this morning. Watched a clip, I don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen the highlight. When Anthony Rizzo, when he was with the Cubs, they put him in. The Cubs were being blown out by the Braves. Anthony Rizzo came in the pitch and he struck out Freddie Freeman. It was so great. Brady Singer right there. Rookie Kyle Seager. He's now retired. Zach Plesac, he's from the neighboring town. Got him listed here as Crown Point, Indiana. Crown Point is right next to Valparaiso, Indiana. Of course, his dad played in the big leagues as well. Javier Baez with the souvenir. How far did that fly, Bar? 450 feet right there. Talk about a guy that swings out of his shoes. El Mago. There's Josh Donaldson sporting his Twins uniform there. Into the next pack we go, and we've got Bobby Dahlbeck, rookie right there. Ryan Jeffers, J.D. Davis, Evan White, rookie. Mike Brousseau, and he's also from a neighboring town. In fact, he is an old childhood friend of my nephew Brandon. Mike and Brandon played several years together of Little League on the same team. So let's see if they have Portage listed on. No, they got Munster listed. That's where he lives now, as Munster, but he's actually from Portage. So Portage is where he grew up. Another neighboring town. Jock Peterson, when he was with my Cubbies. Lorenzo Kane, his career's winding down. Christian Javier, he's been pitching very well this year. There's a nice rookie. And Ramon Laureano in the Wanted, Dead or Alive. And we've got Lucas Giolito in the orange. We'll put Ramon up here, but he's going to go behind our young friend Ronald Acuna Matata Jr. Get into the next pack right here and right now. I do like this big league product. It's a fun product. I like 18 packs. Joey Votto. So there we go, Thomas. We got Joey Votto for you. In fact, we are going to put Joey in the sleeve just because I know he was on your hit list. So I'm glad to see that. Clark Schmidt, rookie. NL home run leaders right there. Followed by Andres Jimenez. He's having a fine year as well. And we got him here in the rookie. Nico Horner. I like the way he plays. Luis Robert, right there. Josh Donaldson again. Marcus Stroman again. Alex Bregman with the souvenir. We'll put that up on the souvenir board. Yes. And Jack Flaherty. So let's put old Joey in the sleeve. Jody Davis. Joey Votto having a fine career. Some would say he has an opportunity for the Hall of Fame as well, so we'll see. As I said, I'm working on my own list for the greatest players of all time, because there's certain guys that I feel have been a little underrated as far as all-timers in their careers. You know who one of them is? That'd be my sweetheart, the GOAT, Ricky Henderson. And I think some guys, even though I'm not saying they weren't great or had great careers, they might be a little overrated. Someone maybe like Mickey Mantle. So Mickey Mantle, yes, all-time great, but I'm not sure he makes my top 10. So I've got a formula that I'm working on. There is Nicky Two Strikes. Davey Garcia, NL strikeout leaders. Gary Sanchez, NL ERA leaders. Trevor Bauer. Lucas Giolito highlights. It's a big Lucas Giolito box. There is Salvador Perez Salvi. He's an award winner. And George Springer is also wanted for home run robbery. So he's going to go up on the board also. George Springer. And Justin Turner in the orange. So my formula is WAR times 10. Hits divided by 3, walks divided by 3, runs scored divided by 2, and OPS. So I'm adding up all of those numbers to come up with what I call the BTR rating. BTR stands for Bart the Ripper. The BTR rating, those will be revealed on the podcast and also here on the YouTube. And what I wanted to do is those numbers to create kind of a threshold, some different tiers, and it has done just that. So with those numbers, I've come up with a list of the greatest players of all time in order of their BTR rating. There's Brian Reynolds. Bryce Harper. Hopefully he'll be back before the season's over. Jacoby Jones. Another wanted. It's going to be Jackie Bradley Jr., JBJ. And he was last seen in Boston. And Colton Wong in the orange. So with that BTR rating, it has produced only 5 players in baseball history with over a 5,000 BTR. So I'm going to be revealing all of those, but you might be shocked at who number 1 is. So Yoan Moncada right there. Gio Urshela, that's Giovanni. There's James Karinchik. Jose Abreu, award winner. Ryan Mountcastle right there. And the rookie, he's a fine young rookie. Got a nice bat about him. There's Bo Bichette right there. That is Dante's son. Clayton Kershaw, future Hall of Famer. Shane Bieber, having a fine career. And there's Mookie Betts in the art of the game card. I like that. So you've got some nice art of the game cards you've hit. And there's Adam Wainwright with the orange. So we have 5 packs to go. 5 packs. Yep. Thomas says that's a nice Nick Madrigal rookie pull. Yes, Nick Madrigal. I like to cut his jib a lot. He's had some injuries this year, though, so we need him healthy. Jonah Heim, there is a fine rookie card to have because he's having himself a really good year. AL saves leaders there. Hyunjin Ryu, followed by Pavin Smith, rookie. Lewin Diaz, rookie. Andrew McCutcheon. Uh-oh, something's backwards. We got ourselves a backwards card here, Thomas. Let's find out what it is. It's going to be Bo Bichette, and it's going to be beautiful. Numbered to 199. The silver rainbow. 33 out of 199, Bo Bichette. Look at that. Very nice. That's beautiful. Mookie Betts right there, defensive wizard. He can go up on the board with El Mago right there. And we've got an orange Aaron Judge. So there you go. If you're going to hit an Aaron Judge, why not an orange parallel? So let's get that on the board also. Get the Aaron in the sleeve. Put him up here. And we'll put him up. No, let's put all these here. We'll move Soto in with all his Art of the Card friends. Aaron Judge orange up front. Then let's get this Bo Bichette sleeved up, and we'll put it in the old top loader as well, so that we can get him in the front row. Yes. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Good looking card. Good looking young player. Bo Bichette. So not easy to hit numbered cards in the big league release, the big league product. So that is a good one and a good player to hit with the numbered. So the orange parallel Judge is great as well. There's Casey Mize. He's a fine rookie if he can get healthy. There's Mitch Keller, award winner. Freddie Freeman, we were just talking about him. Braxton Garrett, he's a rookie. Leody Taveras, rookie as well. Dylan Bundy, and Jake Cronenworth, rookie as well, and he's having a good year. He just had a bomb the other night when I was watching Soto's debut on the team. And if you were watching that game, Brendan Drury made his debut coming over from the Reds to the Padres, and Drury hit a grand slam in his very first at bat with the Padres with Soto. I think Soto and Josh Bell were both on base. There's Ahmad Rosario and Manny Machado, maybe. So it was a fine first at bat. There is a souvenir Christian Yelich going up on our souvenir board. Notice that Christian Yelich has a pretty choppy corner on there. There's Nick Castellanos in the orange. 3 packs to go. 3 packs to go from my friend in cards, Thomas from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Shout outs to his friends, the old goat Leslie and the big dog Leonard. There's Zach Greinke. He may end up in the Hall of Fame as well. Eric Hosmer, the Dodgers highlights. Tony Gosselin, Tyler Glasnow, Mike Soroka. We've got David Dahl. Tristan McKenzie is a rookie, and he weighs about 98 pounds right there, I would say. Kyle Lewis, he's back. After a long layoff from injury, Kyle Lewis is back. And Alex Flash Gordon right there in the orange. So let's keep it going. Let's get one more nice card for Thomas. I'll have these in the mail for you tomorrow, Thomas. Drop them off at the old post office. Carlos Santana, Marco Polo Gonzalez, Brett Phillips highlights. And then you'll also have a tracking number that will come with that, so you'll be able to see where that package is until it reaches your doorstep. There's Keston Hiura, Nelson Cruz, Ian Anderson. That's another nice rookie card to have. Alec Bohm. Speaking of nice rookie cards, Alec Bohm right there. And there's Aaron Judge. So we've got the orange parallel, and now we got the base Judge. So that's awesome. And there is another sweet art of the game card, Carlos Correa. So you've had some really nice art of the game box right here. And Corey Seager right there with the award winner in the orange parallel. And here it is. It always happens, right? There's always a last pack. Boom, boom, boom. So here we go. Last pack. Good luck. And as I said, may the cards be forever in your favor. There's Francisco Lindor. Like him a lot. Chris Davis, followed by AL wins leaders. We've got Josh Hader, formerly of those Brewers. Traded him away with that sweet arm. Teoscar Hernandez, Braylon Marquez, that's a rookie, followed by Corey Seager in the base award winner. Justin Turner, and then we have, yes indeed, cue the band. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando, that is defensive wizard Fernando Tatis Jr. And we're going to end things off right here with an orange parallel Mark Canha. So let's get our friend Fernando in the sleeve, and we'll put him up there with himself. Fernando, meet Fernando. So there you have it. Very nice. Had a couple of Aaron Judges, including the orange parallel. Handful of those of Wizards, including Mookie Betts and Fernando. Several wanted cards. A great display of the art of the game cards. Correa, Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, Javier Baez, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And then the hit of the box would be this beautiful silver to 199. Got a nice little bit of a rainbow action on it right there. If you can see it there. 33 out of 199. It is Bo Bichette. That's a good looking card as well. So very nice, Thomas. Thank you so much for participating in the value box break right there. So I will get these packaged up. They will be lovingly packaged up for you, Thomas, shipped down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And anyone else, if you are not yet a subscriber, please do so. Email me at any time, bartcards24@gmail.com. Ask about the value breaks where you can get brand new cards for less than the cost of the cards. What, Bart? Are you crazy? Nope, just having some fun in the hobby, making some friends and cards. Listen to that podcast, the Baseball Card Podcast. And if you're on the TikTok, follow me at Card Ripper. And until we meet again, have a great day, my friend.